Guess what? We are live. And it is nearly 9:30. Mother was asleep, but it just felt like one of them days where when I was driving from Ashton, every set of traffic lights was on red. And I got to Tesco, things were working, lift wasn't working, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, my mother was asleep, fidgety but asleep. And I've got her all stuff and everything, so that's good. Hi T. So, hi T, hi. Oh no. Batter Fryer isn't the Batter Fryer anymore. I'm sure it's been the Batter Fryer since I was a kid. Somebody else, man, you've not seen it open for a considerable length of time. I think there's a car right up my posterior. Secret. So yeah, hope you've had a good evening. Better than I've had. So we're in Duckinfield, heading towards Ashton. Got a different route lined up. Got to go to the Etihad, but then we're going to turn right and then go down the Mancunian Way. Oh, matron. It's annoying. Don't know why they changed. There's no need for them to change. We made it anyway, just. Skin off teeth. Change for this direction. No, they haven't. Okay, peculiar. Why did they change? Unless someone went through and they changed. So we thought the car was still there. So yeah, running to Ashton under Line. Hello to new subscriber as well from the last live stream. I got 1 new subscriber. I got about 4 last week from it. Got about 7 from the last Wigan watch. So lots of newbies. But we love you equally with the oldies. The original is. Secret. Heading into Ashton under Line. Even though it was 6 months ago, I still kind of miss the Father Christmas and Snowman. Secret. Correct. Surprisingly. Right then. It's looking miserable. It was looking miserable on the way down, but it looks miserabler now. That's a word. If it isn't, it should be. Miserabler. Right, so you got the filter going on. The taxi. That should be changing fairly soon. We've got cars barreling down the hill from my right. That's one of them. And the one that's taking the filter, which is now changing. So we are now go, go, go. Go, gadget, go. There's a church. Soviet block on the right, seen through the trees. See the other church in the distance, which is on the roundabout. Alright, we're on green, so that was decent timing. I don't know what's going on there. Doesn't really matter what lane we're in because we're not going on the M60. So go past Ashton Old Baths. Because it's just swapping lanes, willy and nilly. Sadly, the church is in behind the tree. The irony can be so ironic at times. Got a van that's indicating left. It's now pulled into the left-hand lane. I think we've got about 20 driving mistakes is driving themselves. There's no cohesion or no. You know, like the first day back at school. This is what I always say about Formula One, you know, the first race meeting. It's like everyone's kind of forgotten what they're doing. Normally we're in the right hand lane because we're normally going to take a left and go up. We're normally in the right. I'm not driving a BMW. Yeah, normally in the right lane because I'm going to take a left. No, I'm not in a BMW. So that's not permitted. I'm normally in the right lane because I'm going to take a right onto the M60. Sometimes I go left onto the M60. But I thought, no, let's drive into Manchester. Because we will take the filter later on. What they can say about Tameside is they don't half-arse around with their, what someone calls it, traffic lights. Just keep them on red forever. Oh, now we've got two cars on the right. We're going to try and push in. Well, they will push in because, oh no, he's having a go. Come on. We were setting off before the lights changed and then didn't set off when the lights did change. What is it with little shitty little cars and people who drive them? what is going on with this car. Someone been on the bevies. Jesus Christ. Oh, stuff this for game soldiers. I'm now driving a bit like a BMW driver, but at least I'm driving like a sober BMW driver. Oh, we got a tram coming. Yeah, we have got a tram coming. Oh, this is exciting. Is hits radio still a thing? Who knew? Don't think I've ever followed a tram before. Not this close anyway. A little concerned that it's going to end up in my lane. So I'm taking it nice and easy. Doing 30 miles an hour. This is fun, isn't it? God, I'm still a child. Oh, what's that big Ainscow crane doing? Oh, they might be putting new things on top of the Concord Centre. Will it let us go before the tram arrives? Or will it let the tram go? The tram hasn't stopped yet. The tram's stopped now, but the tram signal is on. So no, we overtake the tram. Right, we're now heading towards the Tesco traffic lights, and I'm slightly worried we may have a tram behind us at some point because we're now driving on the tram tracks. Now the tram is setting off, but we are well clear of it, so. Should see one coming the other way at some point. So we've definitely cleared the tram because it has to stop here again, as we don't. But there is another tram ahead of us that's going to come in front of us, so if I go slightly offline, you've got a better view of seeing it. crossing. There you go. Coming up to the next tram stop. A lot of people waiting for tram. That's being friendly as well. Let's go past the halfway house. Many a shooting took place in that pub in like the 80s. Used to be a record shop on that corner on the right there. I never went to it because of the shootings. It's a bit close. I used to duck when I was on the bus. Okay, I didn't duck when I was on the bus. Right now, I drive on the tram lines, which I've been avoiding all the way along now. So if you're new, you're wondering why I'm driving on the tram lines, because, as you can see, the patchwork, there's a lot of potholes that seem to form just on this section of the tram lines, hence the massive patchwork effect going on. And these are quite deep, so it's not like if I need to stop in an emergency, I'm literally, you know, millimetres off being on the tarmac and stopping anyway. So it's like one. Oh no, they filled it in. Is that one? No, they filled that in. Oh no, that's one definitely. And there's a few there. That's it for the trams. So normally what we do now is we go down here, get to the Etihad, and we turn right. But last week it was Robbie Williams. But a couple of people I know, well, I don't know, but a couple of customers in the shop said they went to see him and he was brilliant. Especially the bit where he tore his skin off and his muscles. Look on the right, so there's a cycle lane there. That's, you know, for cycling in. That's why it's called a cycle lane. Oh, he's in it now. So we're going left. I don't think I've ever been this way. I've been this way the other way. That makes sense. Yeah, I've been this way the other way. Yeah, it does make sense. Someone's away. Overly familiar with this. believe there used to be a market round here, Ardwick Market. We're talking 40 plus years ago. So my mum and stepdad had a stall, and they never made any money. I think they just did it to get out of the house. We're on go, yeah, we're on go. So, this is Ashton New Road now. We're on. Well, we're not on, we will be on in a moment. This will take us down to the Mancunian Way. Cabinet. K-A. Cabinet. Anyone else notice? As an aside, I mean, I won't be able to acknowledge any of you did notice. But Canada's got an old Kiev on us. And is now calling itself Canada with a K. In the background of the G7 summit. Canada with a K. And I'm like, since when has Canada started with a K? Okay. Very peculiar. Anyway, we're heading, no rain so far, although it did say on my thing, shadows in the vicinity. 7 PM, it's not 7 PM, it's after 7. That car was, where was that car going? Jesus. Another little shitty car, it's not the same one, is it? Surprise me. Anyway, it's after 7, it's nearly 10 o'clock. So me and the car in front, not the car on the right, the car in front of the car on the right, are the only cars that are driving in the bus lane. Right then. So, we are now heading down to the Mancunian Way. So we're very close to Manchester city centre now. You carry straight down under the bridge that you might be able to see next to where all the lights are, where it says Manchester. To the right of that, if you go down there, you can end up and will end up in the Piccadilly area, Piccadilly railway station and all that. Oh, it's 30, isn't it? Keep forgetting. Still 30. Unless you're driving, let's see. No, it's a Volkswagen. A Vauxhall even, not Volkswagen. But anyway, you might get to see some interesting skyscrapers that have been built. Silhouetted. Oh, we might even get a bit of a sunset. Clouds are breaking up a little bit over there. Anyone else coming past? I've got a line of cars behind me. We're all keeping it steady. speed limit, which was 60, because it's got median in the middle. And I don't mean Derek Okora. Then it went down to 50. Now it's 30. Don't really see what the point is, because it just means the cars are in the vicinity for longer. Whereas if you're doing 50 or whatever, you wouldn't be. Anyway, all these apartment blocks, brand new. It does look a bit Dallasy, doesn't it? Only a bit Dallasy. Gonna swap in lanes willy-nilly again. Car, crike, the car drove over that and nearly took out these bollards here. The car in front of the car in front of me. What the hell? Again, years ago I ended up stuck here in a traffic jam for ages. It was about 15 minutes. It felt like about 15 hours. Still doing 30. No, professional drivers not. We need to move across now. Wow. Wow. When in Rome. Jesus. Wow, that I've never seen that block before. That one in front of us, that's new. Must be annoying if you buy an apartment, you see the apartments behind either side. You buy them, you get a really nice view, and then they build an even bigger apartment block in front of yours, so your view's gone. Right, I've got some blues and twos behind us, but I don't know whether they're coming this way or going another way. The answer is they're going the other way. Well, they built another block, so they're building two massive blocks in front of these ones on the left. Jeepers weepers. We're going to go left here, because I've had enough of the mad traffic. I know this area quite well, even though it's again been completely rebuilt since I was well, since I even worked in Manchester, and that was only, God, what, 25 years ago? Someone I know is moving to Manchester, and I assume they were going to go in one of these apartments, but they're not. They're moving to Eccles, which is just on the outskirts of Manchester. I've done a walk around of Eccles. It's alright. They've actually had a building that's finished. Well, I need to go back and check actually. Fire station on the right. Is it still the fire station? Demolition on the right as well, looking down that building. it'd stay on green long. I knew we wouldn't get through, but I assumed ooze would get through. With ooze. We'd get through with ooze. Ooze would get through now, okay. Oh, they got a dash cam in their car. How very Garmin. Turning right here. Get sick. I'm now stuck in the middle of the road. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Oh, we get the filter, so some look like quite nice houses over there. And the apartments they've been building on the right are now occupied. Scroll back a few years and see me driving down here, you'll see them being built over a period of time, not one video obviously. Oh, they're doing a massive amount of building on the left. This is a great place to build. It's on the outskirts of Manchester. It's brown land, it's brownfield land that's been used before. So why are they trying to build on, see a building there as well. Why are they trying to build on greenfield sites? Near villages and all that kind of thing, where there's no infrastructure for them. At least here you've got half a chance of getting a job, half a chance of getting your kids in school, half a chance of getting a dentist or something similar. Same police vehicle. I think it is. With no lights on. Tut tut tut. If I was driving with no lights on, they'd pull me. So excuse me, sir. Do you realise you have no lights on? Off to some KFC. Speed limit is 20 mile an hour. I'm doing 20 mile an hour. We're now on the filter for the A6. Remember we were on the A6 earlier, which is now a 40. This bit of road is terrible. So we're now up to 39.40. So we can either go on the motorway, the M61, or I'm trying to think if there's another route other than the A6. We've got Dardenne on the A580, and that takes you to M61. If you carry on, you can go through Atherton and Tilsley. Well, that's boring. Or, alternatively, you can stay on the A6. It's a decent little ride. Right, we're going on the A6. Oh my god, there's people living in them apartments up there now as well. A year ago that was just girders. Hello, cheeky little car pulling out in front of me. Heading on the A6. I think we did this last week somehow. Was it last week or the week before? Week before we did this. So we've got such landmarks as Walkden. That's it really. I mean Little Hulton, but yeah, not so much. More public transport this time, a bus. Where's this car got? What is it with cars today? Is this the same car I was behind when the police van thing turned up? Because the cars are just weaving around like they're trying to warm the tyres up behind the pace car. I mean, yeah, take that wide, yeah. Don't rate that car parked up, do you? But you don't mind hitting the cars coming the opposite direction. There's another car parked up, but there's bollards as well. Oh yeah, there you go. You had to brake, you see. Oh god. Well, there's another car there. You nearly saw. Oh, now you're over the white line. Oh no. This is shocking stuff. Wow. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't claim to be the best driver ever. But, my God. £7 PM, so we can go in the bus lane. It's after 10 PM. one as well? Yeah, we can go in this one as well because it's after 10 p.m. As we go past the Roman building there on the right, the Lancaster Hall and Central Library. Oh, that car just kept going on the right there. Bump. Another one. Oh yeah. And again. Oh wow. Pretty cool. Thank you very much. So we're about to go underneath the various bridges for the motorway, which is the M60. So it's favourite set of traffic lights. Oh no, it's not. Right, so there's a car ahead of me, but they've already gone under the bridges. There's absolutely nothing behind me whatsoever. Got the M60 motorway, the slip road for the M61, the slip road from the A580 to the M60, all of which we are going under now. We have the beginnings of what could be possibly some kind of sunset. It's kind of got the light of sky is the best, I'm being brutally honest. So coming up to Brains Carpets. They've misspelt it though, they put Brian's, fools. Will be in Walkden. Two people with a wheelbarrow. So, Range Carpets behind the van on the right. Now lit up in white, well, with light. So that's Brains Carpets, but they've spelt it Brian's, the fools. So we're now heading into Walkden, where I got hailed on. I was filming one of my exploring videos of Walkden. And was dressed very inappropriately as well, with just a shirt and a t-shirt on and a silly hat. Much to the amusement of the people at the Stocks Inn pub, who were sheltering from the hail, and I was just walking past dripping. So I did a bow and waved my hat, which probably didn't make any sense. Oh, we've got some roadworks here. We go down to 2 lanes. It says there, but there's 1 lane. Anyway, the pub is on the right there. That's the pub that I walked past. The petrol station is fully open. Oh, was that a sinkhole? Oh, I think there was a sinkhole actually. I saw that on one of the social media channels for news. Someone there with a bike walking. As you do. Dressed head to toe in black, wearing with no lights on. Right, so this is Walkden Town Centre. On the right is the most pointless shopping centre ever. You've got Mackey's, you've got KFC behind. Mackey's has only got 1 car in it, which is unusual. And KFC have got 1 car as well, which is currently driving in. Yes, nice. Professional driver changed lanes in front of me, but I was nowhere near, so it wasn't too bad. Indicator. These are my least favourite traffic lights because it's 1 lane, goes to 2 lanes, both of which are straight on, and then immediately goes back to 1 lane. So what's the point? Another car weaving ahead of me, another little car, and it's weaving. They're running out of petrol, is that what they're doing? No, they're going past the SR petrol station. 129.9. Yeah, this little shitty silver car was weaving. I don't think it would have picked it up on the camera because it would be too far away, so it wouldn't actually show. We're in Little Hulton now. So where's this little thing going? Oh, he's in a rush. Sorry, I assumed gender. I do apologise. Nearly drove into the island. Oh, there isn't an island, but yeah, nearly drove onto the chevrons as we go past Spice and Spirits. Doing 30. Fair, I thought the little car would fly off when it got past the other one, because they definitely did a major acceleration. So we're now heading up to the engineering place. The building's a lot of stuff there by those things, probably houses again. Here's the engineering place anyway. And we've got Suburban. They're doing work at 20 past 10. Basically 22:22. Now in a 40. Little car's speeding up. So we're now high 30s. With that. So I've got one of these. I've only got a small todge of vehicles. One of the big Rangers. High on the road. Because I'm bigger than you. But not where it counts. Although I can't say anything, to be fair. Car parked up here, so hopefully it's not where one of the bollards is. There's some bollards up this road. No, so we're alright, we're back on again. It's definitely weirdly lined up. I mean, obviously it's dark, but just feels lighter than it did when I set off. You turn right here, yeah, you go over the bridge that's under the bus shelter. But we're not doing that. Of course, we don't need to indicate because we've got a tiny todge. The ice cream place. Right, we are now heading toward what I call the Checkers Roundabout. Call it that because for a long while when I was working in Manchester and I was driving home along the M61, I'd come off and go through West Orton and Hindley and all that because I foolishly thought it was quicker. But I didn't know any better. I was young and naive. But the restaurant, which is still a restaurant, was called Checkers for a considerable length of time. So for me, it's just Checkers Roundabout. And if you're lucky, you might get a glimpse of a knight, as in a oldie knight, on a horse. It's not a ghost or anything, it's a statue in the garden centre which is coming up. But sadly, so we're in a 30 zone now. So we've got the Golf ahead of us, which has got one of them blower things on it to make it sound like it's something special when it isn't. Which always makes me laugh. I was taking the mickey before with the big vehicle, tiny Todger, loads of money. This is tiny Todger, no money. Can't make my little car sound like it's you know, a Ferrari. And it's not. Anyway, we're nearly at the set of traffic lights. Have we got on the set? Have we done the pair? Yeah, we're at Wingates now. This is where the weird roadworks are. Got a small willy, but I want everyone to think I'm really big. They're doing a lot of work. The road itself is actually about 30 foot. So I don't know why they've done this bit. It's like bypassing one row of terraced houses. It doesn't seem to actually make any sense. Anti-manly. Whoa. Really big balls. So we're going to turn left at these lights. Carry on the next is the roundabout for the motorway. Get the full effect. Are we going to get it? No, because he's stuck behind. Sorry, it looked about 12. Oh. When I got my first car, I had massive spotlights on it. It was a Ford Escort Mark II T-Reg. And two massive spotlights in the middle of the grille, which were fantastic. Unfortunately, overheated quite a bit because they were that big, they blocked the airflow. But I used to go over the Snake Pass at like 90 mile an hour about this time of night, you know, it's going dark, so you can see what's going on. Fantastic. I never did anything to make the car sound louder. Although I did get through 3 engines. You can't do it now because it's average speed cameras on the Snake Pass. God, that was, what? Yeah, over 35 years ago. Right, so we've got the Jared Arms. Named after the famous footballer, Steve Coppell. Heading up towards Aspel. So we're basically back on track. For what we do. When we do the normal drive. It's not been a lot longer either, to be fair. Just had a quick glance. Minutes. The sun is trying to make us a sunset, but the clouds thickened up again. But remember, we're heading for a heat wave. So we're on Aspel Strait. We're heading towards the double roundabout war memorial thing. Like I was cutting across that, so we'll let that go. The restaurant is closed, but it's nearly, well, it's 25. Lovely day for a Guinness. Heading down now, up and over towards the Collier's Arms. Hotel. There's no filter. Is there a filter on these lights? there isn't, then that car that just passed us on the other side of the road has gone through a red line. If there is a filter, then it might not have. Anyway, wibbly wobbly, and we are now heading towards Mount Auto Repairs, Tiny Tesco. Tiny Tesco. Tiny Tesco. Speed camera at Tiny Tesco at the bottom of the hill. Cheeky. Over the Welly Loop Line footpath, which needs further exploration by me. Because I can do special effects now, you see. You watched the Wigan Watch recently, the one I put up on Friday, I think it was, a Saturday. The Civic Centre, and I spin round, I do a picture in picture. I know. And what I can do is I can do a picture in picture of maps when I do my walks. Oh, a matron. So I can say here we are, and I even put a little arrow on it, show where we are, even though at the time there'll be no map, no nothing. I'll just be stood in the middle of nowhere, or somewhere where the arrow's pointing. Anyway, digress. So now in Skulls. Go by crappy Tesco's, crappy McDonald's even. No queue, don't go there anymore. I used to go there all the time. It used to be the only Asda I went to. Not anymore. Asda, McDonald's, bloody hell. Got supermarkets on my brain now because I was looking at Tesco. God. I nearly said at least it's not a small car in front of us, so we've got a chance it'll move. But no. Wow, that one's moving. Right, so we're now up near the memorial, which is on the right, which is not lit up tonight. Pier alarms. It's got ambulance watch coming up. Do 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 ambulance watch. One. Impressive. So past the plantation gates. The Welly Loop passing. Cherry Gardens roundabout. Right, we're now heading toward Beach Hill. Actually walked down this road a considerable number of times now in the last 3 years, compared to never prior to that. Oh no, once prior to that. Speed camera. .2244 as we get to the newly intelligenced traffic lights, although they might not be as intelligent at the moment. They might be on timers because of the, again, roadworks in the same place. I say roadworks, it's more like grassworks. Digging up the grass vergy thing. Or digging under the grass vergy thing. Past Patson's. So we're on Beach Hill Straight. The shop's still open. The one, little tiny one at the end, and the 2 takeaways. Dangerous traffic lights. So wary of these lights. So over Canal. Over at River Doogie. It's time for truck count, time for truck count. We're going to do truck count, we're going to do truck count. Oh, there was one over there, but that doesn't count because it's not actually on the road that we're on. Someone's late for work. Not them, but so, time for truck count. Do. It's time for a truck count. Oh. So, one. Get that number in your head. Might be more around here. There's none here. There might be more up the road. No, there is not. So there you go then. That was truck count. That was truck count. We did truck count. We did truck count. How many trucks did you count? Let me know in 3, 2, 1. No. Correctamundo. Temporary traffic lights, temporary traffic lights. So if you counted 10 trucks, you're a winner. Chicken dinner. You don't get a chicken dinner, by the way. You cook your own chicken dinner and you can use my air fryer tips on. I'm joking. Right, this is there's a light moving very fast up there. We had the helicopter out last night when I got back. Right, we should be about ready for our go. So we're just letting them come towards us. Sort of go slow. There we go. We're off ski. There was a cat. I wonder what the hell that was then. Right then, so we are almost at the end of this live stream. Thank you very much for joining me along the way. Again, if you're a recent subscriber or if you're one of my earlier subscribers, you're all appreciated greatly. Thank you very much for your time, etc. and your subscriptions. And all being well, I will see you again next time. Until then, bye! See you.